The connection between Meshuggah's music and math is undeniable, and reducing it to numbers only can seem appropriate and sufficient as a way to understand it. But in my view, these simplistic observations neglect the musicality that led to these numbers, and they miss the point of how much creativity this band actually has. In these 2 episodes, I'll be diving into the math behind the epic title track OBZEN. But more importantly, I'll discuss the music that makes these numbers mean anything. But before that, if you like rhythms, puzzles, and intricate music expressed in a visual format, then you've come to the right place, because that's all I talk about. So if that sounds appealing to you, there are plenty of episodes for you to watch, and following the channel is way easier than writing all these scripts, I can assure you. Anyway, welcome to MAYshuggah 2026, everyone. Let's do it. And by the way, my Konnakol course is out today. Go ahead to the description and find that link, and I'll share some details at the end of the video. Yalla, let's start. I'll divide the explanation here to numbers on this side and musical expressions on this side. So for riff number 1, the main riff, the numbers look like this: 5-3, 5-4. These are all quarter notes, by the way. So a full cycle equals 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4, 17. So 17 quarter notes. Okay, so now I'll show you how these numbers are expressed musically. They are built from 2 mini rhythmic phrases that are both kind of small rhythmic hooks that this song has, and the whole riff is just played on one single note. Check this out. So both 5s look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tagadum, ta, ta, tagadum, tagadum, tagadum. The 3 looks like this. So 1, 2, 3. Same as the first 3 beats over here. Tagadum, ta, ta. And the 4 is the same as the 3, just add 1 more of these upbeats. Tagadum, ta, ta, ta. Now notice that these numbers are directly impacted by the fact that I chose to start each phrase with the same rhythmic pattern, this one. And I did that because it makes the most musical sense to me. Now, I don't know how Meshuggah wrote this riff. It might be a different way, but as a listener, I have my own biases and I have my own way of organizing music. So this is how this riff makes sense to me. Anyway, this section is 16 bars long in 4/4, and it repeats twice, which means that the riff will get cut midway and restart again. So we have a total of 64 quarter notes, which means that we can take this 17 beat phrase, we can repeat it 3 full times, and then we have to add 13 more beats. So this portion of the cycle. Okay, riff number 2. This riff has a similar structure with these numbers: 9, 10, 9, 13. And these are all eighth notes, by the way, as opposed to the quarter notes on riff 1. Both 9s look like this. And notice how I chose to group them as 3 groups of 3, just because I feel a heavy dotted quarter note vibe. 1, 2, 3, and tagadum tum tum. The 10 looks like this, and I feel it as being divided into 3 plus 4 plus 3. Tagadum tum tum. And the 13 is the same as the 10 plus an extra dotted quarter note. Tagadum tum tum tum. Do you see the similarities here? Both patterns have this like A, B, A, C thing. So here it's 5, 3, 5, 4. And then here it's 9, 10, 9, 13. And notice how in both phrases, the first and third pattern are the same, so 5 and 9. And then the last pattern is always an extension of the second one. So here the 13 is an extension of the 10, and here the 4 is an extension of the 3. Now this is really important for how coherent this composition is, because it makes everything kind of like tie together very well. Anyway, this section is also 16 bars long in 4/4, so we have a total of 128 eighth notes, which means we can take this 41 beat phrase, repeat it 3 times fully, and then just have to add 5 more beats, so this portion of the cycle. Yo, this song is so heavy, it's perfect. Yalla, riff number 3. Here, the numbers are a bit different, and I'll show you why. The numbers here are 11, 4, 12, 2. Still all in eighth notes. The 11 looks like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And also notice that this hook figure is back again. Tagadam tam, ta, ta, tagadam 1. The 12 is identical with 1 extra eighth note at the end. Tagadam tam, ta, ta, tagada ta 1. The 4 looks like this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, 1 quarter note equals 2 eighth notes. Ta ta ta. And the 2 looks like this, 1, 2. Ta ta. Now, yes, I could have taken this last beat and put it here, making the number sequence 11, 4, 11, 3 instead of 12, 2, which would match the previous number layout, the A, B, A, C thing, better. But I chose to keep these short numbers as they are because melodically they sound the same. They both start on that high note. So while, yeah, it would have looked neater on paper, having it this way makes more musical sense to me. Does this make any sense to you? Or am I on mute and you're just back watching Stranger Things or whatever it is that is popular right now? Which I won't blame you for. I'm just curious. Like, seriously, let me know. Does this make sense? Anyway, this section is 17 bars long, well, 16 plus 1, so we have a total of 128 eighth notes, which means that we can take this 29 beat cycle, repeat it 4 times fully, and then we'll have to add 12 more beats, so this portion of the cycle. After that, we have 1 extra bar throwing us back to the main riff, so it doesn't count for riff number 3. Hell yeah. These 3 riffs, back to back, really make sense to me, and they kind of reinforce one another. In the next video, OBZEN Part 2, I'll discuss the second half of the song, where the riffs are a little bit more out there, let's say, specifically riff number 5. Riff number 5 is very interesting, but like very interesting. So stay tuned for Part 2. Perfect! Part 1 is done. So now, a short plug. As I mentioned, my Konnakol course, a Western introduction to Indian rhythms through Konnakol, is out and about, and you're all very welcome to check it out. I use Konnakol all the time. I use it when I analyze music, MAYshuggah included. I use it when I come up with drum parts for bands, when I arrange music, and it has become second nature to me and a fundamental tool I use every day. The course you'll get is a series of videos over 2.5 hours of material where I'll go over the syllables that I use the most, the clapping timekeeping methods, tihais, and the 6 yatis. Those are the 6 rhythmic aesthetics that are very commonly used in compositions, in addition to exercises, musical examples, and some deep dives about the differences between Western music theory and Indian music theory. I'll also discuss the many ways I use Konnakol in a Western setting. And all of it is through my lens as a Western musician, because you guys know I'm not Indian, so this whole course is through the lens of someone who grew up in the Western music culture. So anyway, the link is in the description and you're all super welcome to try it out. Also, there is a new song request form in the description as well, which is where you can toss your votes for the next MAYshuggah song I'll cover. So go ahead. Okay, yalla, that's enough for today. I'll see you all in OBZEN Part 2, which will come out in a few days. So stay cool, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the future.